Hey everybody, and welcome to Dpad Experience presents Marvel Champions. Dpad Experience is a weekly video game podcast published on all podcast platforms. Alright, today we are going to be trying out Drax. I haven't used any of the Guardians since the expansion came out, when it first came out, so I remember liking him a little bit, but let's test him with some of the newer cards that have come out. And when I was making his deck last night, I was also looking on Marvel CDB, and I was making it I was making my deck very similar to another deck that I saw on there called Drax Perfected. It's similar, and I was like, oh, cool, we're thinking the same way with this. So it looks very similar to that, but that makes me happy knowing that me and at least one other person was on the same wavelength. So let's see the deck that I've created for Drax. I've only got one ally, and it's my little furry friend Rocket Raccoon. So I've only got one ally because Drax wants to be taking damage. He wants to be taking damage. He basically never wants to flip. Once I am in Drax form and not in Drax form, once I'm in Drax form, I just want to stay there and never change. I just want to take fists to the face all day and just get angry and hurt people. So the reason why I only have one ally is I don't really want people to chump block for me. I have him for the thwart, maybe for a minion, but that's it. I will try to get him out early, possibly, for the thwart. I have 2 copies of Defiance. This was hard. I wanted 3, but I also wanted something else in there. So you'll see what I got. All right. So I have 2 copies of Defiance because I'm also planning on never defending with him. I want fists to the face. I want guns to the face. Just bring it, okay? Because I want him to be attacking on my turn. I don't want to be wasting time defending and letting the game go longer. I just want to be hit. So Defiance will help me with that. When a boost card would be turned face up, I just discard it. So I'm basically just going to take damage to the face, a base damage. I have 3 copies of Jump Flip for the same reason. When I would take any amount of damage, prevent 2 of that damage, and if I paid for it using an energy resource, I can discard, remove 2 threat from the main scheme. So that is going to help remove some threat, possibly, but also just mitigate damage. Now, when we're attacking, I've got 3 copies of Leading Blow. Okay? That should help out a lot there. I have 2 copies of Shake It Off, right? Shake, shake, shake it off. My daughter's been listening to that song on repeat. She's 5 and listening to that song. Sorry. I'm sorry that I just did that. I apologize. All right, so we got 2 copies of Shake It Off in here. I wanted 3. I wanted 3 of these, and I wanted 3 of the Defiance, but I couldn't do it. I really wanted... I prioritized the Jump Flip, I prioritized the Leading Blow, so Shake It Off and the Defiance had to take a hit there because I also wanted 3 copies of What Doesn't Kill Me. Since I don't want to be flipping, I want to be healing, I want to be readying. I have 3 copies of Med Team. Not for me. I have 3 copies of Med Team for Mantis, okay? I'm never going to use her aside from anything except her ability, which is deal 1 damage to her and heal 3 damage to me, okay? She will let me stay in hero form as long as possible, right? If not the whole game. Med Team will be able to heal her, okay? Heal 2 damage from her. So she's going to be able to stay in the game, healing me, while I just, do damage. This was the card that I wanted in the game that decided, that caused Shake It Off to only have 2, that caused Defiance to only have 2. Unshakable. And I'm pairing Unshakable with the Night Nurse for a reason. So since I don't want to be flipping, a stun is really damaging to Drax. Okay, Confused, not so much, a little bit. But just status effects on him in general can really stop the flow for him. So Unshakable, number 1, is going to let me get steady, right? Night Nurse will remove a medical counter from me, so I basically, for the most part, should never be stunned or confused ever, because this will delay it, this will remove it, eventually and just make it longer to put on me. So that's my thought. I have a copy, and I have a copy of Kit, C-I-T-T. So this will allow me to ready. And then I have lots of resource generators. I actually am very optimistic about this deck, and I do think it's going to work well. I could be wrong. I'm wrong about a lot of things. Don't tell anybody I said that. I should just delete that part from the video. But I do think I'm going to have fun. At least I'm going to have fun playing this deck with Drax. All right, I know what you're probably thinking. You're thinking, why are you testing this deck against Rhino? What's wrong with you? I actually purposely picked Rhino. Obviously, I purposely picked him because I made the pick. But the reason why I'm using Rhino against this particular deck of Drax is because Drax only has one thwart, right? And Rhino is infamous for beating people by thwarting out, okay? So I want to see, I actually think this is a good test for Drax. I want to see if he can handle such a low threat scheme, right? And Rhino does a lot of damage, a lot. He can do a lot of damage quickly, and I want to see, if I'm not defending at all, how Drax will be able to deal with that, right? So I actually do think this is a good test for Drax. I do think it could be pretty difficult, and I do think I could lose right now. So let us start. We're drawing up to 6. So that's 5, and here's our 6th. Okay, so let's see. All right. So we have a parry. When you would take any amount of damage, prevent X of that damage, where X is equal to double your attack. I think off the back right now it's going to be 1, right? Because I don't have anything to... After the villain... Yeah, because this is after the villain attacks me. So I'd still only have 1. So I'd block 2. I'd block 2 of that with this. The Kit I might want to get out early because I got it in my first hand. Leading Blow is useless right now. There's no way that this will work, okay? Impossible. So I don't need that. Fight Me, Coward. Ready your hero. Draw a card. The villain attacks you. I don't think I want this just yet. I'm still building up, okay? Payback, I talked about. Oh, wait, after the villain attacks you, deal X damage to the villain where X is equal to your attack. It would only be 1 damage right now. So I think I'm going to mulligan these 4. Mulligan those 4. So we're going to get some new cards. We got to Fight Me, Coward again, which I don't want. All right, so let's build this out. All right, what are we going to do? Let's see. We got to do something. And we have to flip because there's no way I'm going to lose to Rhino on 1 turn. So we're flipping. We're getting ready to take some damage to the face. All right. I got none of my things to help me out. So the first thing we'll do is we will use this to pay for our... Is that Kit? Do we say Kit? Is that what we do? Kit? C-I-T-T? What is it called? Somebody help me. All right, then we are going to use... We're just going to try to... actually, let's see. We're going to hold the Shake It Off so we can get a tough, right? We can use the Fight Me, Coward to pay for the Night Nurse. All right, this comes in with 3 medical counters on it. So that's a free heal. And it is, you know, now we don't have to worry about being stunned, etc. So let's see. All right, we'll attack for 1, right? We will exhaust this, spend 2 resources of any type, which will be this. Ready, attack for 1. So 2 damage. Fairly weak right now, but let's see if we can get rolling. And I'm going to hold this. I'm going to hold this because I'm going to try to play it on my next turn. All right, so we're going to draw up to 4. He's only got a hand size of 4. Yeah, fine. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Cool. I don't love cards like these when Drax would be defeated. It's super situational, right? And there's a chance that it can never be used. So unless I am getting close to dying, I don't like this card. And I would like to get med team out early, but I would need 3 to pay for it. So that means I couldn't use the shake it off. Maybe I could hold it for another turn. All right, I don't know. Let's see what happens. All right, so this is going to get 1. He's going to attack for 2 to the face. Okay, so that's 2 damage. Plus 2 is 4. Let's see. Do I want to play shake it off right now? I guess so. I guess I could play shake it off right now. Get a tough status early. Or get med team out. No, I won't. I want to play med team on my next turn. So I'll take the 4 damage. All right. I get a vengeance counter now. Here comes our encounter card. So here we go. See, this is what I mean. He's going to start doing a lot of damage. That's a plus 3. So maybe I should have taken the tough. Oh well, too late. All right, now it's my turn. We will... Let's see, what should we do? We're going to use these 2 to pay for the med team because at minimum, maybe we don't... Maybe Mantis is at the bottom of my deck, right? Maybe she's at the very, very bottom and I can't get her. I can use the med team early to heal myself. So it's not the worst. All right, and I'm going to hold this again, and I'll try to play it in my next turn. So let us do... So now that he's got 2 attack. 2 attack. All right, and I think we're done because I can't do anything else. So we'll draw up to 3. We'll draw 3 more, not up to 3. Cool, I have Knife Leap, so I'm going to hold on to that if possible. It would be nice to play Rocket, but I do think I want to get Shake It Off in there. All right, so this is going to go up to 2. I readied. He's going to attack to the face, so that's a base of 5. All right, let's just go over base of 5. So I just take 5 damage, not just take 5 damage, but I take 5 damage. So I'm down to 5 health. Right, but I'm getting angry, right? So that's 2 counters on me. I will play Shake It Off now. So I'll use Rocket to play Shake It Off and give myself a tough status card. I'm not necessarily, I know I'm at 5 health, but I'm not worried. I'm not planning on flipping. I've got Med Team. I've got the Night Nurse to help me out, right? Stunned? I'm not stunned. Tough. I get a tough status card. All right. So now it is... I got 2 now, right? That was for that. And now here comes our encounter. We get a guard minion. So I got to take him out first, which is fine. All right. So let's play med team. Not yet. Not yet for you. So I'll heal 2. Okay. We're hoping to get Mantis soon. We will... You've got 2... Okay, so when your hero makes a basic attack, I'm going to make a basic attack against you. So that's a 3 attack. We discard the top card of the encounter deck, which has nothing on it, which means I can ready. You're out of the game. Now I can attack Rhino for 3. 1, 2, 3. And this was out of the game from the last turn. And I'm going to hold on to Knife Leap because next time I'll be able to play for free. Yep. And I'm done. All right, so I'm drawing 3 cards. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. That's awesome. What doesn't kill me is great. Okay. All right, we're going to do ready. So we got 3. He's going to 3. He's going to attack for 2 plus 1, but I'm tough. He still attacked me, so this goes up by 1 now. Because after he attacks me, right? The tough, so he attacked, but the tough blocked the damage. So here comes our encounter card. I'm confused. All right, it is now my turn. I think we're going to play another med team. I mean, I know that this is supposed to be for Mantis, but what if she's at the bottom of the deck? I got to use what I got, right? All right, so now we will use Shake It Off. Yeah, I do want to do that. I'm going to hold on to the What Doesn't Kill Me to heal. We're going to use Shake It Off to pay for Drax's knife. Okay. So he's got +1 damage now. So he's at a, let's see, 2. He's at 5 damage now because of that. All right. We are going to play Knife Leap for free, right? Because I have 3 Vengeance counters, and he will do an attack for 10. Oh, do I want to do that? Because I'm asking if I want to do that because his phase 2 will give me an extra encounter card. And I'm confused. What the hell? Let's just do it. Let's see what happens, all right? So we got phase 2. We're looking for Breaking and Taken. I'm actually trying to make this a little difficult because I want to see how Drax. I want to see how he does against, you know, some challenges. So I will get 2 encounter cards. It could suck. It probably will. It's probably gonna suck. But so I exhausted him because I attacked, right? I'm confused. I can remove that. Oh, cool. Let's do that now. Do you want to do that now? Yeah, let's do that now. We'll heal 1 and remove that. And the reason why I'm doing it now is because maybe I get a stun on me and I want to use that for the stun later. All right, so we're drawing 3 more. And 3. This is a really cool hand. I like this hand because I can use this to play the What Doesn't Kill Me on my next turn to heal and ready. Oh, that's interesting. So I could use the Defiance to negate that card, or I can use the Defiance to play Jump Flip and remove Threat, which was the plan the whole time, so I'm going to do that. All right, so this is going to go to 4. He's attacking for a base of 3. I'm going to take it. Nothing else. So he attacks for 3. All right, so I can't put any more Vengeance counters on, so I draw a card. Nice. Okay. So, actually, I'm not too worried about Threat right now, and I'm definitely playing this in the next turn. Maybe I use Intimidation to pay for the Jump Flip. No, I can't because I want to take the 2 Threat off. All right, so I'm using Defiance to pay for the Jump Flip, completely negating all the damage, right? But since I use the energy resource, I remove 2 threats from here. Now we get 2 encounter cards. Here are our 2 encounter cards. Here is our first one. He's Sheems for 1 plus nothing, so this is going to 3. Here's our second encounter card. All right, another +3 attack. That's a good test. Oh man, and I gave the other. It's okay. All right, it's my turn, right? I'm about to take a. Do I hold out hope for Mantis? Maybe. What do we got? All right, so let's do what is? Oh, sorry, I got to put his health up to 15. Okay, now we are going to obviously play the What Doesn't Kill Me. So, right? Yeah, we're definitely playing that. Okay. So it's 1, 2, that's a 5. So he's attacking for 5. We are going to play What Doesn't Kill Me to heal 2. ready him. Attack for 5 again. Down to 5 health. And we're going to hold on to the intimidation and the med team. I know he's coming for a big attack. Actually, maybe I should be at full health. Maybe I should be at full health. Yeah, he's coming for a big attack, and I'm going to take it. So let's use the med team to be at full health. And I'm wondering if I should hold on to the intimidation. Let's see. I'm thinking. I'm going to discard it. All right. We're going to draw up to 4. And 4. It's a good thing I discarded it because this was the last card that I drew. So that was actually a good move that I discarded it. We're going to ready up. This is going to go to 4. Always can't find the 4. Never can find the 4. All right, so he's attacking for 6. I'm going to play the Defiance, right? So we're just going to discard this one. We're going to draw a card because of that. So I take 6 damage. So I go to 8. We now get 2. This is done. We're going to get 2 encounter cards. Here's the first one. He heals for 4. What a bitch. So he's at 9 health. Here's the second one. I'm confused. All right. It is now my turn. I am going to attack for 5, play Knife Leap, and get a +5 attack for that. So I'm attacking for 10. He's dead. Wow. That went well. I beat him in less than 15 minutes. That went really well. Holy crap. I really liked that. I never flipped. I never defended. He healed a lot. That was really good. Huh. I might have to try. I normally play one game with a character just so, like, you know, you can see what they look like. But I had a lot of fun with that. I think I'm going to play another game with Drax. We're going to up the difficulty slightly. Maybe play against, I don't know. I gotta decide, but I want to try him against someone a little harder because I actually think that went really well. I controlled the threat, which what I was a little worried about, but he did a lot of damage. So thank you all for watching. I'm just a little surprised with that. I recently played a game with the Hulk where I won in a couple turns. You know, I recently played a game with She-Hulk for the Solo Champions League where I've won in like 1 turn. But I think I was more impressed with Drax than those because I didn't know what to expect with Drax. And he managed the threat really well. And I was like actually playing, I wasn't trying to necessarily rush him that way. And he just was really, really strong. So what are your thoughts of Drax? What are your thoughts of that fight? Is he better than I actually thought he was? Am I not giving Drax enough credit, or was that just a lucky game? Let me know in the comments.